What's good, guys? We're giving the come back with another video, and today we're gonna talk about E3 2015 preview and predictions. Right, it's back. E3 starting in June of 2015, and it's gonna be a lot of coverage of E3. So let's talk about the main three consoles, of course: Sony, Microsoft, and Nintendo. Let's talk about all three. Let's start with Xbox. Let's start with Microsoft because most of the time I think Microsoft starts first, in E3. But what do I expect from Microsoft? Let's see. I heard that Phil Spencer said, or heard and read, that Phil Spencer is going to show at E3 first-party titles for the Xbox One. So good, great. Maybe they'll show more about Scalebound. Maybe they'll show more about Halo 5 Guardians. They're going to show more, of that Quantum Break or whatever that game is. They should show more about that. And some new exclusives for Xbox One. So I'm looking forward to that. They're not going to, have a price cut since they already cut the price to $349.99, which is a fair price for Xbox One, and it's looking good. The last 2 years I said about the Xbox One, and I didn't like the Xbox One at all, especially how the way they were marketed, being like a TV, console type of thing. Mostly it's about TV and all this other nonsense, and it's really about a gaming console. And I'm liking now that, since Don Matrick left, we have Phil Spencer, that he's gonna push the envelope to make Xbox and Microsoft a relevant console in this generation, and I'm really excited for it. Am I planning to get an Xbox One? Maybe I will. Maybe, because since now this guy Phil Spencer's taking over, things are making more interesting for gaming, especially how he's pushing to be a console, more gaming console, which is supposed to be. I'm looking forward to actually pick up one, but I'm not gonna pick it up like right there and then, because I'm gonna pick up the PlayStation 4 first, and then the Wii U, and then maybe I'll see if I'll get the Xbox One. But who knows? Maybe I will get it. Maybe sometime next year. Maybe the year after. Who knows? Maybe next year. Most likely. Who knows? Let's see what the future holds for Microsoft, and if I'm impressed with what Microsoft is doing, then yes. Anything else about Microsoft? No, I really don't expect anything else. Maybe they'll talk about Xbox Live. Maybe some new feature they're gonna announce. You know how Microsoft is. They want to, be with the times. And I understand for Microsoft to do that, and I understand they want to do everything more family friendly and more, user friendly for Xbox owners out there. I understand why they want to push the envelope to make Microsoft they want to make it as a number one console, but be a console where they can make it financially stable, So I have high hopes for Microsoft that they're gonna do really good at E3, and we'll see what's gonna happen with that. So there you go. As for Sony and PlayStation, of course, will show their stuff next, and honestly, I don't know what PlayStation they're gonna announce. Yeah, so I don't really go to like GameSpot or IGN or Kotaku or these other gaming websites, because I like to have my expectations very low. I really do, and I want Sony to hit it out of the park. I want this year for Sony to overcome all the failures that happened last year's E3. I did not like E3 Sony press conference one bit, except for Kingdom Hearts 3 announcing. As for that, I know that Kingdom Hearts 3 is going to be multi-platform, but I feel that they're going to show Kingdom Hearts 3 in the E3 press conference. I feel like they got to show more videos of that, at least a gameplay trailer, because it's been a year that they announced this game, and it's about time that they have to show gameplay footage of this. Though I understand that was not sound with Matsu, right? The creator of Final Fantasy, is also creating and developing Kingdom Hearts 3, and I understand that. But if they can at least show us like a slight gameplay footage of it, I'll be sold. I'll be really sold for it. I know Kingdom Hearts 3 is gonna be really well. I know that it's gonna be like the final, hopefully, the final game, because I don't want Square Enix to milk Kingdom Hearts like that, like how they did in the previous generation of gaming, and the year before, the generation, during the 6th and 7th generation of gaming, you know, there was a lot of Kingdom Hearts stuff. I want PlayStation to actually show this game on their lineup, on their E3 2015 conference. I wanted to show that. I heard that there was gonna be they're announcing. I bet they're gonna announce a God of War 3 remaster, which I'm not gonna be surprised. You know, I'm not crazy about it because I already have God of War sagas around there, and I don't need to buy God of War 3 remaster because, you know what, 60 frames per second. That's it. I'm not too crazy about it. You know, Metal Gear Solid 5. I know that's not another multi-platform. I know that's not an exclusive. That's a multi-platform. But they gotta show stuff about that. You know, I guess they're gonna talk about that game. But I know I have a feeling. I have this like gall that Hideo Kojima is not gonna be at this press conference since, you know, he's not at good terms with Konami. So I guess the staff of Konami, the head man of Konami, or whatever, will, I guess, show up, or, you know, some developer from the Konami team is gonna show up and talk about this game, you know. So that's gonna really suck. But it could say, hey, Kojima comes, then that's gonna be like basically a huge highlight in this year's E3 press conference because of so much controversy and so much animosity that has happened in the past few months with Konami and Kojima, that they haven't gotten together and they haven't agreed with, you know, with terms and stuff. So we'll see what's up with that. We'll see. Hopefully things go well with Sony press conference. I hope they show more games, of course, and I know they're gonna show some features there and stuff. But, you know, as well, what I want Sony to do, I'm gonna be honest with you, and I kind of feel bad about Sony when it comes to I wouldn't not feel bad. Actually, I feel disappointed at Sony, but I feel bad for the PS Vita because they're not pushing that handheld. I want them to actually give a price cut to the PS Vita and make more games, because I feel that the PS Vita was going to be a success as soon as when PSP has been gonna, you know, go right down the sunset or whatever. I had high hopes for the PS Vita because how great it would be that the PSP was so great with games and etc. and all the features that was done on there, which is great for its time. I hope that the PS Vita actually redeems itself, because if it doesn't, then I will be very upset about it, and it'll be a goodbye for Sony for the PS Vita. But we'll see what's gonna happen. Hopefully they do well with the PS Vita, and maybe we could, you know, announce some PS Vita titles. I mean, it'd be great because I was looking forward to getting a PS Vita, but, you know, down the road, you know. But not right now, since I got, you know, the Nintendo 3DS, I'm gonna, you know, stick with that. So that's that. Now, as for Nintendo, I have a lot. I'm rooting for you guys. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm rooting for you guys because since now Nintendo is becoming more profitable in the market, now they could actually go up and be praised, and there's hope that they can make, you know, new IPs, not new IPs, but some classic IPs to be on the Wii U. You know, Metroid. You know, I'm expecting a Metroid of any kind. Maybe a Metroid Prime. Maybe a Metroid Fusion update. I don't know. But since, you know, they talked about the NX and with the DNA and all that good stuff, maybe they'll probably talk about E3. I hope not. What I want them to do is just concentrate on. It's not, by the way, it's not press conference direct. What I want them to do is talk about, since Zelda's not going to be talked about at E3, they want to keep it hush hush, which I fully understand that. But at least they should talk about Star Fox, because Star Fox is around the corner. They need to talk about Star Fox. They gotta talk about, you know, Yoshi's Woolly World. They're gonna talk about, you know, Smash Brothers with Lucas. Maybe they should announce, you know, what people were voting in the Smash Fighters ballot. There we go. That's the name. They should announce what fighters has been voted, and they should do that so they can be in an upcoming. You know, not the upcoming, but the next batch of fighters in the Smash game, in Smash 4, and to, you know, also announce DLC for it, and DLC for like Smash, for like, you know, the stages, and, maybe costumes. They should have add costumes in there too for Smash Brothers. So I'm looking forward to that. As for the 3DS, you know, the 3DS is gonna do good. Fire Emblem, you know, they're gonna probably talk more about that. Maybe they're gonna show some new games for the 3DS, some new games for the Wii U. Maybe some third-party exclusive to the Wii U, you know, or third-party or whatever. Yeah, third-party exclusive. Yeah. You know, like, you know, a Capcom game or something that could be on the Wii U. Probably gonna talk some indie stuff, indie titles, you know, more indie titles for the Wii U, for the 3DS, because they're pushing well with that market, you know, with the indie market. They're pushing really well, and of course I have this just feeling that they're gonna announce some Mario game or some Luigi game or something, maybe a Wario game. You know, I don't know. I just got this feeling that they're gonna announce it. I expect for the Wii to announce Metroid, a Star Fox game, the Star Fox game that's coming out for the Wii U. They're gonna talk about Fire Emblem. Maybe they'll talk about the Shin Megami Tensei Cross Fire Emblem. They're gonna probably announce. You know, we'll talk more details about that. And Mario Maker, maybe some support for Splatoon. And, you know, let's see what's going on with that. You know, what do I think in my prediction? What do you think? What do I think is going to win the E3 press conference? I'm going to be honest with you, this is going to be pretty tight between Microsoft and Nintendo. Because I believe in Phil Spencer. I believe that he is not playing around. I believe that Xbox wants to be a console for a lot of people to own, and I really appreciate that, you know. Not to mention, they're probably going to announce a new Gears of War. I have a feeling that they're going to also announce Gears of War. I forgot to mention that. But what do I think? Who do I think what's going to win the E3 2015 press conferences? I feel that, I'm going to be honest with you, if Microsoft does a good job with Halo 5 and they push that game, I just got this feeling that they might win. But it's not just because of that one game, you know. I want them to announce more games where it's appealing to all audiences, you know. If they do that, then I feel that Microsoft will win. I'm going to be honest with you. Not being biased, I respect all three consoles. I like them all three of them the same. But if they do this and if they knock it out of the park and they don't talk about anything else except for one or two features, I think Microsoft will win. If they flop and if they fail, I don't see Sony winning. To be honest with you, I don't see Sony winning. Unless if they show us Kingdom Hearts 3 footage and maybe Final Fantasy 14, or I'm sorry, 15, and maybe they show us a Killzone or a Uncharted 4, you know, which I forgot to mention that too, you know, because, you know, Uncharted last year, they showed us Uncharted 4 at the end, and it was nothing but just a teaser, and that was a total letdown, really. And I was looking forward to that trailer because I like Uncharted. I do like the Uncharted series. I have played the Uncharted series before, and it's amazing. It's a great game. I definitely like. I like both. I didn't play Uncharted 1 because, you know, my friend never had the game, and because Uncharted 2 and 3, my friend used to lend me those two games, you know, and I played them and I beat them real fast, so I don't want to waste time because they're not my game. But I feel that I just got this feeling that Microsoft or Nintendo will win, but I'm leaning towards to Microsoft. I don't know why, because we already know that there's a Star Fox coming out, and we already know that Yoshi's on this way, and we already know about Smash. If they do announce Metroid and it's a Metroid Prime game, I'm sorry, but Nintendo could win. They could win. If they show Star Fox gameplay footage, oh, I'm sold with Nintendo easily, because, you know, I'm already sold with Nintendo stuff, you know, Nintendo products, Nintendo gaming. I'm already completely sold to it. But if Microsoft pushes these games real well to us, the consumers and as fans, consumer and fans of it, then I just got this feeling that Microsoft will win. I just got this feeling. I'll say I have like a 60-40% chance that Microsoft will win, because the 40, I'll give the 20, you know, I'll give the 30 to Nintendo, and I'll give like the 10 to like Sony, because I don't feel optimistic about, you know, Sony. I don't know, maybe they're just gonna do teasers and stuff. And Microsoft, I know they're gonna do some gameplay, and if they push Halo 5, and please, for the love of God, Microsoft, enough. We don't want to see no more Call of Duty stuff. This is getting ridiculous, you know. We know that Call of Duty is a multi-platform game. But I know that every single damn year when E3 is around, there's going to be a Call of Duty game. And I know it's going to be in the beginning. I know it's going to be in the beginning. They're going to push their hardest and their damnedest for Call of Duty Black Ops 3. And I know that they're going to do it. I just got this damn feeling they'll do it. But I'm not saying that just because of that one game showing, I'm not saying that Microsoft is going to lose. I don't want people to think that, you know, just because of that one game, you know, fuck Microsoft. No, because I think about Microsoft as, you know, other games outside of Call of Duty, you know. But you know how Call of Duty is the number one selling game on the Xbox platform. I can understand why they push it on the Xbox, and I guess I understand that for whatever reason. I don't know. But anyway, I think Microsoft will win, and Nintendo might be in second, and Sony might be in third. But if I feel that Microsoft is not going to win, is because they're not pushing the games right. They're not pushing the games for people to think like, damn, I have to own an Xbox One. Because it's very important for these companies that like Sony and Microsoft and Nintendo, that if they push their games and they push it well, consumers are going to pick up an Xbox One or a PS4 or a Wii U or a 3DS or a PS Vita, etc. So I'm telling you, you guys gotta to, you know, push these games, because if not, we're not gonna care for it. We're not gonna pick up a console. We're not fully expected to get it, and that's what they need to do. All these three companies, all these three juggernauts, if you will. All right, guys. So that's pretty much it. I know this video has been long, but you know, hopefully you guys have been entertained with it, and stay tuned for more videos on me. Let's see what's gonna happen. E3. Fingers crossed that hopefully Nintendo wins, but I just got this feeling that Microsoft will win. Okay, guys, I'll see you guys later.